Peace, family. So, I'm here for the second part of episode 3 of my African mythology series that I'm doing. I didn't say in the first video, but I'm reading African Mythology by Linda Jacobs Altman. If you haven't checked out my other videos with the other episodes, you should. But this one is called The Gift of Fire. Mule had grown tired of his life at home. His mother nagged, his brothers pestered, and Miro wanted nothing more than to get away from all of it. One day he borrowed a stool that had been in his father's family for longer than anyone could remember. Miro took the stool outside and sat upon it. Quietly, then louder and louder, Miro sang a magic song. The stool trembled beneath him. Miro kept singing, his voice growing stronger as the stool began to rise into the air. Up it went, making Miro breathless with its rising. Below on the ground, Miro's brothers saw him and started yelling. His mother came out of the house and tried to call him back. Miro did not listen to any of them. "Take me to the heaven country, stool," he said, and so it did. The stool took Miro up past the tallest trees, up the clouds, up and up until he came to the moon. The first people Miro saw there were gathering wood. "Please," he said politely, "could you tell me how to get to the moon chief's village?" "Help us gather sticks and we will send you on your way," said one of the workers. So Muro picked up a bundle of sticks. True to their word, the wood gatherers directed him to some people cutting grass. Once more, he asked for directions to the moon chief's village. Once more, the people promised to help him if he would first do some work for them. When Muro had cut some grass, he was directed to a group of women hoeing. Again, he worked, and again, he was directed to another group. He worked with herders, harvesters, gatherers, and water carriers. Each set of directions brought him closer to his goal until at last he arrived at the village of the Moon Chief. People were just sitting down to eat. To Miro's surprise, all their food was raw. Thinking that perhaps this was some custom of the moon folk, he asked why the food was not cooked. The people looked at him strangely. "What is this cooking?" one of them asked. And so Muro learned that the moon people knew nothing of fire. Seeing this as an opportunity, he went straight to the moon chief. "If I show you how to kindle fire and make delicious food, what will you give me?" he asked. "We will give you cattle and sheep and goats," replied the moon chief. It seemed a fair bargain, so Muro agreed. He sent some of the villagers to get wood. When they did, he took the moon chief behind the house where no one else could see what he was about to do. Quickly, Muro cut 2 sticks, one flat and the other pointed. He twirled it and pointed the stick between his hands until he got a spark, which he used to set fire to a patch of dry grass. Muro began to cook. He roasted yams, sweet in their skins, and hot meat dripping with juices. The moon chief ate heartily. When he was through, he licked his fingers and his lips. "You spoke truly," he said, Muro. He told Muro. "This food is indeed delicious." He called all the people together and showed them the wonderful foods Muro had cooked. "This is a great man who comes to us from faraway country," he said. "We must pay him well for his fire." The villagers brought cattle, sheep, and goats, and Muro became a rich man. His flocks and herds grew. He married many wives and fathered many children, and always he was honored as the bringer of fire to the people of the heaven country. For many years, Muro was happy with his life, but at heart he remained a mortal. He began missing the home he had once scorned. So it was that one day he took leave of his friends and his wives. With his sons and his flocks and his herds, he set off on the long journey home. There he was welcomed as a returning hero by the family and that had thought him dead. There he lived many years, and there he died. Tell me what you think about that, family. I know I have some thoughts. I think it's pretty cool that a human being brought fire to the gods or the heaven country, which kind of shows how much power we have as human beings, or how not all the time is is our gods all knowing within African spirituality. You know, they don't know everything. You know, we are given power too. But anyway, those are my ideas. Let me know what you're thinking. You know, all right, y'all. Stay tuned for episode 4, which is going to be on why people grow old and die. All right, that should be very, very cool to hear. All right, peace, love, Black Power all day, every day. Ain't no other way. Okay?